Welcome to the Curiosity Discovery Station, where we dive into the fascinating world around us. Today's adventure takes us to the penguin habitat, a glimpse into the future. Imagine a world filled with waddling, black and white figures, their tuxedo-like feathers glistening in the sunlight. This is the world of penguins, an integral part of our global ecosystem. Penguins, with their endearing waddle and unparalleled swimming skills, are more than just an entertaining sight at the zoo. They play a crucial role in maintaining the health of our oceans. By eating krill and small fish, they help balance the marine food chain. Their droppings, or guano, fertilize both land and sea, supporting plant and animal life. But alas, these amazing creatures are facing a challenge that is threatening their very existence. This challenge is climate change, an issue that affects us all, but for the penguins, it hits closer to home. You see, penguins need the cold. Their bodies are designed to thrive in chilly conditions. As our planet warms, the icy homes of these tuxedo-clad birds are melting away. The ice platforms they rely on for resting, breeding, and escaping predators are shrinking. The very cold temperatures they need to survive are becoming harder to find. Imagine being a penguin, your home slowly disappearing. The icy waters you once knew becoming too warm to bear. It's a scary thought, isn't it? This is the reality for our penguin friends. Their habitats are changing, and not for the better. Climate change doesn't just affect the ice. It impacts the ocean's currents and the availability of food. Warmer waters may mean less krill, the main food source for many penguin species. Without enough food, penguin populations could plummet. If we continue on this path, the future of penguins could be in grave danger. But don't worry, it's not all doom and gloom. There are things we can do to help. Stay tuned as we journey further into this issue and explore the solutions at hand. Imagine a world without these adorable, waddling creatures. Sounds unthinkable, right? But that's the harsh reality we are heading towards. In the vast, frosty landscapes of the polar regions, a crisis is bubbling under the surface, literally. The ice caps, the very foundation of the penguins' habitat, are melting at a rapid pace. It's like their home is slowly dissolving beneath their feet, and they have nowhere else to go. This isn't just a few icicles dripping away, it's an entire ecosystem that's crumbling. Let's picture this. The North and South poles are like the planet's air conditioners. They regulate the Earth's temperatures and play a crucial role in sustaining life. But as the ice caps melt, sea levels are rising and the balance is being thrown off. Now you might think, penguins are great swimmers, so what's the big deal? Well, the rising sea levels are not the only problem. The warming oceans are playing a nasty trick on the penguins' food sources. Fish, squid, and krill, the main delicacies in a penguin's menu, are moving to cooler waters, leaving the penguins with empty bellies. The changing climate is pushing penguins into a game of survival. They are being forced to adapt faster than their little flippers can handle. Some species are migrating further south in search of food and cooler temperatures. But not all penguins can make these long journeys, so the youngest and the oldest are often left behind, struggling to survive in an environment that's becoming increasingly hostile. In a world that's constantly evolving, adaptation is key. But for penguins, the changes are happening too quickly. They are losing their homes, their food, and their lives. The clock is ticking, and for our feathered friends, every second counts. It's time for us to understand the gravity of the situation and take a stand. Because a future without penguins isn't just unthinkable, it's unacceptable. The clock is ticking, and for our feathered friends, every second counts. But why should we care? What happens if we lose our penguin pals? You might be wondering. Let's dive into the icy waters and uncover the answers. Penguins are more than just endearing waddlers in tuxedos. They're crucial players in our ecosystem, particularly in the marine world. Penguins gobble up a whole lot of krill, squid, and small fish. In doing so, they help keep these populations in check, ensuring a balanced food chain. They're like the traffic police of the ocean, maintaining order and flow. But that's not all. Penguins are what scientists call bioindicators. They're like the canaries in the coal mines of the ocean. When penguin populations start to decline, it's often a sign that something's amiss in the ocean. It could be a drop in food supply, a rise in ocean temperatures, or an increase in pollution. Whatever it is, penguins help alert us to these changes. Their decline acts as an early warning system, signaling that our oceans are in trouble. Now, imagine a world without penguins. No more delightful waddles on the icy shores. But more than that, the loss of penguins could unbalance the marine food chain. This could lead to an overpopulation of krill and small fish, which could then impact other marine species. The ripple effects could be far-reaching, affecting not just marine life, but also land animals and even us, humans. The loss of penguins also means losing our early warning system. Without them, changes in our ocean health could go unnoticed until it's too late. We might miss crucial signs that our planet is in trouble. A world without penguins isn't just sad, it's a warning sign for our planet. Let's keep our eyes on these little fellas, and not just because they're a joy to watch, but because they're key to understanding the health of our oceans and, ultimately, our planet. We've painted a grim picture, but all hope is not lost. Our actions have led us here, and our actions can lead us out. Let's delve into the solutions that can help reverse the damage and ensure a bright future for our penguin friends. Firstly, let's talk about carbon emissions. You've probably heard about these invisible villains, right? They're like the silent bad guys in our story, causing global warming and climate change, which in turn melt the icy homes of penguins. By decreasing our carbon emissions, we can help slow down this process. Simple actions like walking or biking instead of driving, reducing our energy consumption, recycling and composting can help a great deal. Secondly, preserving habitats is crucial. Penguins need their icy homes, just like we need ours. They need space to waddle, slide and play. There are many organizations working to protect these habitats. They are creating protected areas in the ocean where penguins can live without the threat of overfishing or pollution. By supporting these organizations, we can help ensure that penguins have a safe place to call home. Lastly, research and conservation efforts are vital. Scientists and conservationists are the superheroes of our story. They work tirelessly to study penguins, understand their needs, and develop strategies to help them thrive. By supporting their work, we can contribute to the survival of these adorable creatures. But remember, not all superheroes wear capes. Some wear snow boots and puffy coats, and some, like you and me, can make a difference from our homes. So let's not just stand by and watch. Let's learn more about penguins, their habitats, and the threats they face. Let's get involved in saving these fascinating creatures and their homes. Together, we can ensure that the future of penguins is not just a glimpse, but a reality. So, what can you as a budding explorer at the Curiosity Discovery Station do to help? Well, there's a whole world of difference that you can make, and it all starts with learning more about our flippered friends, the penguins. The more you know about these fascinating creatures, their habits, their habitats, and the threats they face, the better equipped you'll be to help them. So, dive into a book, scour the internet, visit a local zoo or aquarium, and make it a mission to become a penguin expert. But don't just keep all that knowledge to yourself. Share it. Tell your friends, your family, your teachers about what you've learned. Spread the word about the plight of the penguins. Maybe you could even start a club at school or in your neighborhood, a penguin protector posse, if you will. Together, you can organize activities and events to raise awareness about these amazing animals and the dangers they're facing. You can also take action in your daily life. Participate in local cleanup drives, because a cleaner environment benefits all creatures, penguins included. Make a commitment to reduce your use of plastics. Opt for reusable water bottles and shopping bags. Say no to straws and disposable cutlery. Every piece of plastic we keep out of our oceans is one less threat to marine life. And finally, support organizations that are working to conserve penguin populations. These groups are on the front lines, doing critical work to protect and preserve these birds. They could always use a helping hand, whether it's through a donation, volunteering, or simply spreading the word about their efforts. Remember, every little effort counts. Together, we can make a difference and secure a future for our waddling friends. So let's get to it, explorers. The penguins are counting on us. Let's not let them down.